worst MP in the history. There no man constituency for.
Action speaks louder than words.
What are the actions?
Don't be deceived by fancy talkers.
How do you compare leaders? How do you compare leaders? Say Agyapong is just a fanciful talker.
Agyapong is a fancy talker.
I've not said so.
The worst parliamentarian in the history of MPP. Oh, they bring Kuma.
Boss, okay, no matter such story, no. I'm so yeah. Politics, but maybe you see no coming po. No matter
you will see. Me say you will see. Me say Agyapong will win this election. Me say, oh dear, so how? Me so betunchia. Yen tunchia.
Few days ago, you saw Owusu Osei Kyei Sabongsu a granting interview on Joy FM or Chese about aspirants now more pray for MPP flag bearer race 2026 January no for 2028 election now. Ono there on here fancy talker bia. Nano was in connection to Owusu question about Honorable Agyapong and yeah Honorable Agyapong boys. I'm fan channel cry. So next Owusu Bempah and so abekasa afa ho a watch say Honorable Osei Kyei Sabongsu. You can't say you didn't compare Honorable Agyapong. No your worst was swami na chese ono so e de na adwen kire aba Sticka and so chese Honorable Agyapong ono a e na obetimi aboa MPP enti Honorable Osei Kyei Sabongsu ni semne kakra o kan.
But you've done an assessment already, the strength and weaknesses of those who have already declared.
Well, to a large measure.
And you're confident that your man still holds the upper hand?
By the grace of God.
In spite of Ken's very strong popularity among the base of the party,
I see.
Of the party.
Well, you are saying so.
You disagree?
You are saying so.
I'm asking whether you disagree with what I just said.
Action speaks louder than words.
What are the actions? What actions?
You are old enough to remember the lyrics of Jimmy Cliff.
Yes.
Right? Action speaks louder than words. Don't be deceived by fancy talkers. Thank you.
Agyapong is a fancy talker?
I've not said so. I'm just playing back the music of Jimmy Cliff to us.
But you don't
when you go back to the studio, please play it for me.
I will. But you don't dispute that he has a very strong affinity with the base of the party, the grassroots.
Who is the... Look, if you're talking about a grassroots, I'm a grassroots man. I started with this party in 1992.
You may have started there, but you're an establishment. You represent the establishment.
And I represent the grassroots as well.
Yeah, but that's where you started. That's not where you are.
If I were disconnected with my grassroots at Swami, I couldn't have, on 7 consecutive occasions, been their representative. I'm a grassroots person. Yes. I don't dispute the fact that he may also have his own connection with the grassroots. After all, he also contested 6 times his constituency, right? When he left, he surrendered the seat to the NDC.
But you're comparing...
When I left, as I maintained the seat for the MPP.
Yes, but you're...
So in terms of grassroots connect, let's overhype our strength. Don't let anybody over-exaggerate his strength. Action, as I've told you, speaks louder than words. I don't listen to fancy talkers. I'm not saying he's a fancy talker. I'm saying I don't listen to fancy talkers. Let's get down there.
Agronomy.
This is the 3rd time I should say to you, thou sayest.
In the next Owusu Bempah anyone for Owusu Osei Kyei za ho anche no kra ne Dr. Baumia inti ono na Sticka.
Because are you fanciful talker? Yeah, big fanciful talker in what kasa di checking wine e kasa asem. E wine e kan penny for wine. Kan ni pan bi kire me. Kan body ni bi kire me na me nyi o ma no. Me se bo mu di tie party penny for body na me nyina no. Fanciful wine e na me say fanciful talker. One e fancy one e ka bro fufun e o parliament chen o mo ke kasa asem. So amoni di me reply no o ka hwem se ka ne ka princess ane chese no e be mo wetima ebetima kire Ghana for de o pe na de ono ne constituency ho ko nom ene ya me no yo pa ye nko ho constituency o tena so the worst parliamentarian in the history of MPP o kuma ye ni na na tikumase me see ye ni na na tikumase edurubere bi na ne constituency for listen he won the constituency kapu tikumase minua tikumase. Oh no, me ba. Mami kasem chiro. Mami kacho de. Listen, asema who can. Don't try to go into the realm of baby aye kono. It's too hot. Ye nyina nim krum ha. The most unpopular MP from 20 to after 2016 elections. To na bro. etoto na boro e ma NDC for agbangba be mu nyina be campaign wa ha etoto na boro e okrum ha na dey anim the worst MP in the history there no ye man constituency for opa go there the most unpopular MP because they almost do MPP no they to about no the person
really
yes and it's in the heart of Ashanti region. Don't compare Asifosu to Ashanti region, the heart of Ashanti region.
Where
yes Swami constituency the heart, listen to me, the heart of Ashanti region, the heartbeat unim kumase why are you talking the heartbeat of Ashanti region. It won't pay party no kura no ba koto na nka sebi na de wo de you kura ko gina onom kura no obe perform better than him. Would will be different candidate could now perform better than him. And then why he was just a fortunate leader in the midst of an affair. So benya political party you good not me ebenya baby jina ya okoke kan brofo enye brofo ayi sa brofo colonial brofo na keka no yinzo na yadidi ayi anko no ko bi beti nkan wo baby
attacking the person.
Yes, I'm not attacking him. No, I'm not. I've not mentioned anybody's name here. You talk Unaoka. Me, I've not mentioned his name because I don't want to mention anybody's name.
We are making reference to himself.
I am not. Listen to me.
Ghanaians be deceived by fanciful
and Ghanaians should also not be listening to people who have no merit in Ghanaian politics. I didn't watch my apart from Soja Parliament or kind hands as in I didn't why I'm a Ghana. Then why am I Swami for? Swami dear no ho. And then okay or Swami ho. Ah, Munyasa, Canada, Japan, Korea okay. Canada, Japan, allegedly. Nyoma why am I say Chimensa Bunsu or no one Kasa. He knows. He knows what he did for him. And Yameka. Yameka de Canada Japan Yaman on Chile and Yama details. Yan Kanina Ubia you Wayamano. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Sebi penny dear and Countrefia, Untrefia massive one for Untrefia and yesa and the politics now, yeah, it goes beyond this. Because why is he so belligerent? I'm using the word. Why is he so belligerent in attacking Canada Japan? Why is he talking like that? What is fanciful? What is fanciful talk? So Canada Japan walk the talk. Osei Kyei Sika Orthodox Center. 37 military hospital. What Timmy didn't see that. Sika onya idea no there. Then what me no the personal money. I am a swami for. O me come here. Canada Japan build a whole oko Confanochi hospital. MRI machine is you oko chakra untuare mewa. You know about it. Go and find out. Go and find out what he has done. We're building factories and creating jobs for the ordinary Ghanaian people. And then go for being Sako Mano because of Canada Japan. What is he talking about? Until being so China announcing so by Wamere. Yet the young Kasa and Chileno. But obey a Juma parliament, I respected that. But the constituency, he was one of the worst from after a year obedi pa MP. Omo son and suddenly by a home ground with him.
These allegations.
Listen to me. What I'm saying is, okay, say fanciful talker. What does that supposed to mean? Okay, fanciful talk. What is the meaning of fanciful talker? Canada Japan walk the talk. He always be a leader or Jinan and Aswa or can or Canada Japan. How do you compare leaders? How do you compare leaders? Say Canada Japan is just a fanciful talker. Do you believe that? Do you believe that Canada Japan? He walked the talk.
But you see,
he dares where the lions cannot go. Canada Japan. That is a kind of leader. There's a difference between Canada Japan and Osei Kyei. Say promise a man for year to say allegedly. Ya de man untino o kasa sadia on to tunu so enwa bonten fa ha ha.
Operating
media minim. So no anything untino o yesa. Onkoso.
Then I kasa allegedly on.
And I may say sadia ya tintin o yesa belligerent attack on Canada Japan. It will fall flat in his face. It will never work because we need popularity via our grassroots. MPP for Osei Kyei MPP for you say no pejanes will be able to be fee no Osei Kyei. I'm telling you, we MPP for grassroots delegates won't find it. I'm telling you, they say, look at the, they say, I am telling you, they make a swami, opa, me no tonchia. Mimi no Osei Kyei Sabusun tinsi swami sisia mimi no mi Owusu Bempah na mo fa camera ni echi ne hwede obeje fans e wo swami sisia opa sisia opa I'm daring Osei Kyei and now on Canada Japan me de okay mami nyim hu film no on Canada Japan fa swami or chairman Sabusu ne Twami, Combo Bun Tutu, now who the way be here, Agyapong. I am there. No, may so be a fanciful talker. The people's man is Agyapong. He should walk on the street of Swami. I'm daring you. Fatuo now payen to challenge. No one Agyapong fa Swami from main Swami police station. Uncle Fa magazine where Uncle see a Mercury Junction near She the Obenya fans. Here She the Obenya fans.
But see, I mean, there is one thing about the Ghanaian culture and any role model. Agyapong is not a role model.
What do you mean? How do you see a role model?
That is what.
How do you?
The critics what he's not a role model. Even the constitution.
Those who say so.
They're not constitution.
Those who say so. Listen,
people must be role models.
Listen to me. Role model necessary. Role model necessary.
Because
so no conducting how. Kasa say. To breaking it down. It is only dishonest people. People who are untruthful, liars, will despise Agyapong. I'm saying it again. Only dishonest people in society will say Agyapong is not truthful. Nothing can be. The only thing you can fault him is that he's too emotional. But apart from that, everything that he has said is truthful. Yet society, that makes him so unique from anybody in this country who is a politician. Can you say that about Osei or any other person who want to lead the MPP? Can you say that about them? Or no any political party as some see or Babontin beka no kure wom na Ghana for whom. This is the kind of leaders Ghanaians need. This is the kind of leaders Ghanaians are desiring for. Former President Rawlings was so popular in this country. Why? Because Rawlings' charisma and the way he carried himself, everybody saw him as somebody who is a no-nonsense man, somebody who will tell the truth as it is, and who walks his dog, and you make sure say discipline is part of it. These are characteristics that Ghanaians see in Agyapong, and even further. It is Obi Bekacho say a presidential and a man for say what they are saying. It is take only dishonest people. Now make so we are corrupt. Now you're dishonest. Now you'll be an untruthful person. Now you're disciplined. You can never come around Agyapong. That is why people are running away. In everybody, that people, those people are corrupt.
The only fault of Kennedy is say, too emotional. And that is a great weakness. For a leader, you must have that emotional balance. It's way too emotional. Being the president of the Republic of Ghana.
Everybody has. Listen, everybody. Listen.
Anybody can be.
My example. Everybody.
Somebody tells us that.
This.
Or see JH means make the point that any idiot quoting him, any idiot can be a flag bearer. But parting here a president and not just a flag.
That is flawed. Because listen to me. The greatest democracy of the world, the greatest democracy, United States of America. And your beat is Donald Trump. Or no, almost a loose talker. Or Kasa, or Nasimo can be an to make a cancer. But the Americans voters knew what they want, and they voted for him to become the president of the greatest democracy in the world. What are we talking about? Agyapong be BS Nipa a year to improve society and the feat that he has achieved in his life. No, I don't think any politicians will have that kind of moral about emotional intelligence. And it's everybody, every human being has their weaknesses when it comes to emotions. Obi die say obe di ono besresre obe cancer machiro obe yes onipa ni mu no oye good, but behind the scenes they are the wicked people you can never think of. Obi so the also be pour the emotions out for people to know their own adrenaline. We no we so we are there na be say the panel the onu emotionally no hide certain things, and the behind the scenes portray to society say me say no but me say no, and obi will pour out. Which one will you choose? Which one will you choose? The person who will tell you the people will see him as a good guy, but meanwhile other people see him as a liar. They don't trust that person, and the person that everybody knows that he's honest, straightforward, and sometimes very emotional, but he comes out with the truth. Which one will you choose as your leader?
Also, in fact, I mean, within the party circles, all the kasa bebe nano, we share the see what conference national. it has threatened the chances of Kennedy Agyapong because there was
absolutely.
a ground swell of support for Dr. Mahmoud
and yet now you're politician.
He has the numbers. Back down and go and support Dr. Mahmoud.
That even makes me so happy that day what happened there. Because Nipa to about MPP delegates conference, over 250,000. 260,000. Yes. Now say nipa ba ho do 6,000. Na 6,000 ruku we budi ebojo so a. O twembe ate hwehwe so prapra ba bi da asante achem ekura na se ho de cobra ha bebo many adun police sitting executives egu ha omokoto aba. Those are the people who are craving for Kennedy Agyapong. And that tsunami no airban. You
don't feel threatened?
They say tsunami ne hu keke. So you would I mean we besa betra bi. Then we will discuss this matter. You will see the tsunami that is coming. You will see. Me say you will see. Me say Kennedy Agyapong will win this election. Me say o dey say wo ha wo hwe. Me so betonchia. Yentonchia na hwe. Let me give you an example. Looking at the whole establishment. That time, now President Akufo-Addo power. The whole establishment, CEOs, ministers, everybody was endorsing, including chief executives and all those ministerial. Obia was endorsing Dr. Bawumia. Mewa. It took only one man, Kennedy Agyapong. The system against Kennedy Agyapong. One man. Onya saying. Oko check from all a Ukraine system in our tarnage now be a tarnage. You could check your boy election we know 37 point something percent.
Yeah.
Now the system is not behind Bawumia again. The system is not behind him. The system is absolutely abandoned Bawumia. And looking at the even on one microphone, bebre ewo Brian Champo ebiwa and na Dr. Duchu Munumia said almost support no. Internet microphone you know mo nipa miensa delegates who come some twan abo Champo ko kwa Eastern region. Brian Champo is a god there. So looking at the optics, you know, say even Krano, so almost vote to not Kennedy Agyapong consistently we are winning these elections easily. Looking at even what is happening, the system now be also say me DC Bonipa 20 me koka ibe medino. Yanko support to one person. Me say I know me say the whole system. Me see the whole system. The whole system. Me see the whole system. The whole system was supporting.
So are you therefore suggesting to us that Akufo-Addo wants supporting Bawumia?
Media, from what where I sit, Akufo-Addo is not supporting him. Yes, Akufo-Addo is not supporting Bawumia.
How do you know?
I know that for a fact.
What is your evidence?
They say I know that for a fact. They say I know that for a fact.
Just propaganda.
They say as someone make cannot confuse the the reason why I'm saying that is that people should quote me. Edientina say asem no ekoma Akufo ekona say Akufo-Addo legacy na enya na Bawumia yin ho afim why you ho afim me legacy say me Akufo-Addo me na me do ba say vice president be di manim na enya na say ekobone dia na ya chichira so Akufo-Addo and dey o bone bibia Akufo-Addo dey papa no why you ho be wash the first time I saw a vice president, former vice president, saying that he was not aware of increasing of petrol prices before elections. That was an indictment and an affront to Akufo-Addo. Say you were spiting him straight in the face. And me, if I were Akufo-Addo, do you think I will support you again? Media, that from what I'm seeing and the things that he is saying, that's someone I said before when you try to hear a dance here. And I'm a assembly stuff when you try to dance here. A bad digital drones in your manual there. A bad national cathedral there. I don't know anything about it. A bad economy, no. Now I don't know anything about it. What happened to the Ghanaian economy? Is it not Dr. Bawumia who said that when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you? And then the CD, the incompetent Mahama couldn't arrest the CD. Don't watch CD, no lucky CD, no the Ato Bank, the Ato IGP. Omewa. Interne no Mahama incompetent Mahama etimachi CD, no the Ato. One of the major fundamental areas, Dr. Bawumia MPP for Jini Tumupaye, how to handle the economy. Mebwa. Lectures upon lectures upon lectures. And a Ghana for we are using data. Or no open data to Dr. Bawumia. Let's talk about data. Let's not talk about raw. Now look at what is happening in the Ghanaian political scene. Say, you have opportunity as a head of economic management team. You emerged in the Ghanaian political scene with numbers and figures. So we manage the Ghanaian economy. MPP had confidence in you that you came and we saw your performance. And today, can he beman himself and come out and say, or Saba Beye vice president, or Baba president, say for Ghana, Kunyakasi and a man. Now, a day no bet my ye, I bear better than what Muhammad and his NDC people are doing now.
Really?
No, but you can see, they have rearrested the city, the city rate at that time, another Dr. Baumia, economic management team, never say. Mibusau, never saying. Never saying. That means the figures. Or see when the fundamentals are weak. The exchange rate will expose you.
True.
So, Dr. Baumia, the exchange rate in saying, it's a simple question we are asking. So, what moral right have you got to even be talking? And we are number one. Another point is that the reason why MPP who say Dr. Baumia said the fact that he comes from the north and that we will every day be a coalitions and northern region of vote no yenya bidie ba yenya nyina and the Zongo community nti ye the neighbor say MPP a camp party nti NDC for say a camp party dia Mahama kra be ka che say nya de be ma no nti ye de ma no wa kotwe vote abrɛ mewa
Yeah.
and ye man overwhelming endorsement 60-something%. And no now man for you say your co-election we no ne hu ye say the figures are exposing Dr. Baumia big time that in the northern region 30 polling stations he got 0.
Oh, northern region.
Yes, figures are there. They should go and check. Professor Abeta Dubois when ya 30 polling stations when ya 0 and so ye money sinchen. What you say? J Kufo when ya 0. Or 30 police stations in the north. What you say? Nana Adodanko Kufuad when ya 0 or 30 police stations. Then comes the Zongo community. A Muslim leader, the first Muslim leader of the MPP who was given the flag bearership position, said, on fire and co. Na yenyanum kremu for Muslimi for unchi vote to my. He lost every Zongo community apart from Winneba Zongo. Figures. On we also believe in data. So these are the data and the figures that we are presenting to Dr. Baumia. Musa Dankwa first research Musa Dankwa say it will be these figures, so it will be in his own interest. So obe giant people no open baby atna. Se Kufuado kwa on corner or new leader emerge. FHA Musa Dankwa on cancer story ni bi. But I'm telling you that these are figures said Dr. Baumia believe say the credibility thrives on numbers, the credibility thrives on the economy, the credibility thrives on the fact that he himself told us say the Zongo community no obe wini atwe vote amaye. In fact okojina baby crack say ade o kan kwa profound as o gina so kwa de resign from say uncontested his election kwa ne say or see two nordness na contest to 2024 elections.
That's true. John
and on omu nyina no omu ye nordness enti say ba kunya it will take a long time for another northerner to come and become Ghana for Beji another northerner to. Yes, I have the video there. I can show you the video. Dr. Baumia, who are you deceiving? Because wow say unia John Dramani Mahamo free sim yadenaba ama ya to abama no Ghana for endorso no na yemfa wo samra another northerner one now say any possible omo ne ka kire say any possible of course, but these are the statistics and the figures that I've given you. Data.
It's a bear man contest this election.
Media why would I even contest if I would save my last credibility because yes, of course.
So we should save his last credibility.
Of course. Now do you know your election NDC was the easiest candidate to beat. The easiest candidate. They told us, we didn't believe it. Meboa. Ya ko say elections na say mi nua sami jamfi be gina ho me ne no ko gina radio bi so o ka che say some Baumia bakro mo nye campaign ampa so ma nye campaign ye campaign hu ye sisifia ni bi no ma ye din sisifia ni bi no ma ye din ye hu de o mo ye kotu aba ni wie ye no hu de si ye I see figures again 2.1 million MPP people ankotu aba party ukura Kufuado numbers onyae. Now they compare figures are Uncle to Obama MPP 2.1 million. Dr. Baumia, these are the figures. 71% rejection rate per the statistics. 71% rejection rate. Figures, no. 71% to a BC Ghana Bakosemo MPP flag bearership. So be contest election. Now 71% rejection rate. A BC in the history of MPP. These are the figures that we are presenting. It is Osei credibility wise, you know, you have what it takes to go out there and win an election. These are the statistics that I've given.
Mambisa, these two questions are up here. So, partner Bombo Koko say, be careful how you communicate within the media and the public space, because damaging one candidate's brand make it difficult.
I have never damaged any candidate. Yeah, the ni so be insult. They said you almost ranty beauty social media omuditi Kennedy Agyapong atemu. And no enye. But say me banam the facts to her. Say delegates should present the facts. I respect Dr. Baumia. Of course, delegates in a say so no pen. Ah, now they say you Nkojobo. Deputy Nkojobo. Semen Mamia Koto Banchi Bonnie, Eddie free dome diaba. Say a bancho, see a beofu, you never di. Say I put on so a beddy. Yet do we never fire yamwa, see you know. And you know, you're bushing about. Eh? It is a yes, bunch way no soon die. Tie, asima me can't say. Me say, yes, bunch way, and yet a bunch soon die. Now, me mamma, my bush of was on back of us a bunch in a bar, my can as soon teen out of the bat. You go for wing, dear, Betty, dear, Anna. Ah, yeah, young quine to room quine, as I was saying, quine to room quine, and 1 year. You didn't fear you must say in it. I said, yeah,
I see. Bedasi. Shakama we mu. Na mam said this final question because what Dr. Educhum Edin say not support Babia and now on we are seeing a certain trend. Dr. Bempah has been posting Agyapong more often now. In fact, he can't send me.
I don't believe that. Is it really Napo who is saying that?
Yeah,
I don't know about that. Okay, say, only they mean to mean Kasama.
The Facebook page.
Only they mean to mean Kasama.
What do you mean Kasama?
Mean to mean Kasama. Mean Kasama. Say me need to own spokesperson or Kasama. And on him. There be but own spokesperson or between Ben and Wabusan spokesperson. Some of them were scared to even come out and endorse. And they were who MPs be bra or the Kennedy Agyapong. And me see before we get down, say the whole thing no the cronin better am one with the trim. Timedia they make a check Ghana for one say Ghanaians need a new direction. MPP Ghana for boy and who back catch every day in and day out. Mufa Kennedy Agyapong mro and to Abamam Kennedy ne betima boa Ghana yejina baby yejina. After President Mahama, leader obetimi propel this country forward. It's not the business as usual or rhetorics. It's a leader who can walk the talk. A leader or kase or ya obeye. Leader or kase empunu ebepunu. Leader obetima sorry anopa. No changing the psyche of the ordinary Ghanaian people. Say yeah mentality in the way we think, you know, we can do spirit of a Ghanaian. No? Kennedy Agyapong is the only one who can do that. And then Ghana for nyineka. And come shefo ka and penny for what Ghana him for freak Kennedy Agyapong. Mame for near Jadi for free businessmen freak Kennedy Agyapong. Mumayaman opportunity. Then MPP, that's the only chance that we have to come back in 2028 as a formidable political party. Obeti the unity abre say onu Kennedy Agyapong a grassroots. He's for the grassroots. He's not for any block, this block or that block or that block. He's for the grassroots, and that is where our strength is. Into the own no just keke. What you say? Into the air can say enyan tokwa MPP no obi ani tokwa. I respect Dr. Baumia. Let's emphasize that. I respect him very well. He's a very intelligent man, but he is not a leader. He's a manager. He's not a leader. You're a leader, but you be to me. MPP. I'm not a Kennedy Agyapong. That is all that we are saying.
Mate, what's it about? Medasi.
Boss, election week is a done deal. But maybe a politician or can't no can say be any and yes stadium now. You need 5,000 to your offer 10,000 now. You promise will be and you did it. Why not say Vice President Minister young no. Vice President is a great person. Me penasem papa. If you are men kwan e can say me to aba and will be a president I come to am before God. I need it. But MPP's chance and you come once. I'm telling you.
You think MPP's chance in 2028?
Ghana Obie no be catch us a form for near you can do more friend. Just one pen create. What if we be out to nche? Wa be copy Z. Say see asu obi nko gira ho. Na to fato life. Say see metumi me time mama. Na nko Central Market. Na fato life.
Like ordinary Ghanaians.
in Shirano me did they be open life meaning so area Semeboa
he has been
look and yet we are not talking about who will be the best president among the MPP only very good but you can't make the imagine that but me will be the best honestly before God but if you be strategic position I tell that factors be a what nipa no and one na say bi ono no ye nipa bone ana we di bone bi ana wa bon there be that Dr. Mamu ba me nipa keto Brian Champo nye nipa keto Dr. Bichum onye nipa keto Kene Agyapong onye nipa keto but since ye die e fra ba ye di ana kinetic opia can correct and I want to be team NDC for when an eden when a form for panel can be created jobs I mean on a can grassroots as a man all over. Ain't now no I can say MPP for no ebe who see we never boa sabe enye de obi de be ma me o me no one city da before God me 207 209 NDC medi me ko adwuma on office me na adwuma no tua meka na say wa ma me sika wi asi da ene nka Dr. Mamu gwa me mo ma me sika na china o contribute here me ye politics enye baby a me hye ana e betumi am one MP before God say in church workers and ye to me men ka say be me do but me en hye da enye masem.
But how do you respond to a more say the party has already marketed Dr. Bawumia or a household name Ghana Alpha baby a man for a name no or face recognition in the moon Simon one na say any adubu ahin so nka say
why dey adubu ahin time and na e ka say I say they silence something and another mbeto ase
stolen
culture of the silence
culture of silence
adubu ahin na be say adubu ahin ne kura ankura mo ngoro adubu ahin di in terms of popularity they can be popular than
within the party or Ghana
outside
party. Oh, that is in terms of popularity.
I say yes. Opa kwa bontengu bisa. Monkoye doctor so very popular. But what I'm saying is vote a doctor nyaye no. I mean who ye. Boss okapa no mass story no. So ye ho politics. But media see be kumi mpo no meka no kum de omunkumi because me no kra anyame de ball me no. My better can say president doctor is the best. Eba the Obama MPP winning Agyapong is ahead of all of them. And it is a fact. I'm
sure. So
oh boss. Now what you got now yes sir. Oh sorry. Mr. Suma woni pa se si aye. Suma woni pa. Won ko na krum. O de na da se si a boss. Suma woni pa. Won me say fatal life. Won ko krum. Make me NDC ni tie o kan okre me mesa mbia samba for doctor no ade ka bi na obi na be ko me de me no kuro be kum kura obi an Sticka me say abontenfo ne din be na wo tisisi ase ye de be to aba say me no kasa kan university for friend no UCC for friend Central University friend no
students na
we student ni professors no Legon for friend no ATU friend no KTU afraid all the okwa professors in transfer dance you mudi what they see in him so we not taking grass come home best Ghana on the year president kono ko create jobs for nipa over 7,000 and promotion politician bi anya bi da and you can buy contract ogoni sika fit tete you go for when you buy contract bebre anya position akese a o man timi anu so and create jobs Agyapong ko confirm na che adwuma yo ko Tamale hospital adwuma yo ko 37 millions of Ghana cedis. What could some say, boy? Papa, Yamino, you know, you're dear catching for Ghana for. And then you will be as I say, oh, say the community no D. Yentinkas will be a Mexico. Yentinkas will have corruption be out. Yes, your cassette here will be. And no. And what is about 4 or 5 months, once on Casada, what you did not Kennedy can go stadium this year. Can what cast what you will be an order can correct Kennedy. And so far, can see a Ghana. It will be 90%. Oma to friend, Oma Bananasi, every 2 of Naka Bempah, what they see in the man. You see, no me should be. The dream maybe Namaso will be the idea. You see, say MPP pesi win 2020 now the way this for boy Ablekuma Central say who is enough
Ablekuma North
sorry we just say Kennedy flag by umetuma bu yesi
na Kennedy flag na obey
because all day why be that
na say this system home koko ananka nothing na kwato say how akunlanka Kennedy be kwa
Kennedy no baby obey use mlantie no mani ade asisi the whole Ghana ejina no na ntola ko no relationship with some of the NDC guys ko menye na dey do one no moye this one so no Odu NDC for no oh you saw it
no ne azoka
exactly adentia no over the years no or build that relationship it you try near my brown crofo papa maybe Ghana ni MPP na me pro no dri nyame hira bi be hira me no we hira me pe bi maka hon de but say NDC MPP me dey use MPP yes NDC
abusua adwumapa on demand service for na ekase adwumapa on demand for say o pese wudi dwuma bia nkankanga fo am wabrochire a obehia nipa didi so ya tilers anasa building constructors fashion designers chese auto mechanic bia o pese wudi sa dwuma bia ma no obekọ ye app no so na wa download adwumapa on demand service ayesa so obekọ www.adwumapa-on-demand-service eno so obekọ ko hu edwuma di edi nyina ni trimopo nyina no se ye boawo ema okokofo obi ana wudi dwuma bia nipa okokofa no esansa wonnim na kira kwan bia nti no to bi kura nipa na gisika wie open here na hu no adwumapa on demand fo aba ama sa ha nyina afiri ho esansa obi bia ya de be ma so woni dwuma bia ma no ya ye background checks ehu se nipa yi onim ne wo ye enye kwanche trefa ni bia wonim de wo ye ene ye fa no edna ma wo na nigisem ba ko omu ne se onipa bia de be ma wo a odi be di dwuma bia no sabe background no sem anase si ebu afaso pade a enya de besi na wanso san nim se sabe ko soja mumpo a ye wo military police ono so soja ni ochi soja ni eno me kire mu se eye adwumapa on demand for no ye sanso supervisors a abre nyina no omko rounds eko check se adwuma na nipa no de bedan ye no sa pepepe ene ye no na se adwumapa on demand de omama adwuma no aye simple se bibi ni ena onte ase ampacho no wafa numbers no ayegusuo no no wafre